Light on set, away. And beginning, well, Familiar missed the start. It's certainly the first to drop out of the speed battle, and Northern Factor was ridden for pace, going out quickly. Dreamweaver got away nicely to settle second. First Crusade moved up the third. Favourite Toorak Road drifts back onto the inside of Familiar, who got out of its ground early. So inside the 8, Northern Factor just couldn't quite cross Dreamweaver, who's gone up on its inside now to be within a half a length away. And First Crusade's going to go up 3 deep to apply pressure going off the back of the course. These two well-back commodities have got a bit to do. Toorak Road, he's starting to pick up now, and he's starting to put himself into the race, and Familiar, it's outside. So working towards the 4, and Paul Shies has made a move here on First Crusade, going up around the outside of Dreamweaver, who looks to offer something coming around the turn at the 300 metre mark. Toorak Road tracks up behind those. Dropping off, straightening up then was Northern Factor. There's no Familiar, but in the straight, and First Crusade might have poked the nose in front here of Dreamweaver. Toorak Road's just taking his time, but First Crusade at the 100 metre mark, Shies hands and heels, he's got him beat. Dreamweaver battling away in second spot, and then Toorak Road, but First Crusade, a nice debut in the top end, was soft to the line, wins it a length and a half to 2 on the line to Dreamweaver. Third will go to Toorak Road, and back towards those well out of it there was Northern Factor, and Familiar just seemed right off its game, the last one home. Well, that's a debut you like to see. Number 2, First Crusade, Gary Laffo, Paul Shies, 3-year-old by Nakoni. Set outside the lead. Paul was pretty happy to make his move up around the outside 3 deep. He raced strongly into the race at that point and let down with a nice turn of foot in the straight, and in 102.81 has proven just simply too strong. Certainly got out to decent odds. I mean, it was a maiden winner at Lismore 3 starts back. Its last couple leading into the new year were not that bad. I mean, his last run doesn't look good on paper, but he was 7-9, only beaten 3 lengths at Ballina. He went to the Gold Coast, which would have been a little step up, you thought, but he was only $19 there, so he got out to about a $10 quote this afternoon, double figure odds, and he's saluted here. Now, numbers confirmed, 25431, 1 3/4 by 1.5, 102.81 the time. And number 2, First Crusade. Second goes to 5, Dreamweaver. Third to 4, Toorak Road. Fourth to 3, Northern Factor. Fifth goes to 1, Familiar. So, number 2, First Crusade, a 3-year-old bay gelding, Nakoni Happy Pilgrim. Well, I know Chloe Baxter owns it. That's about the only owner I know. And I'd say Paul Meekins is in the ownership there too, and trained by Gary Disco Laffo. He's in Alice Springs at the moment, Disco, and Paul Shies is a winning rider. He had a couple of rides scratched today, but he's picked up a winner, and that'll make it all worthwhile. Second goes to 5, Dreamweaver, 4-year-old chestnut mare. Dawn Approach Hallucinates for Chris Pollard, Sonia Wiseman, and third to 4, Toorak Road, 7-year-old chestnut gelding, Toorak Toff, Doubtful Diva, Chris Pollard for Jared Todd. Now, it looks like we're getting some sections there coming through too on race number 3 on the card. It's not a bad run, that 102.81. It's less than a second outside the record, so you'd have to be very pleased with that on its debut run this afternoon here in the top end. 3-year-old too, so it's got a lot of scope for improvement and seemed to handle the conditions very well. Returning to scale at start 8, win 2, and that win this afternoon will take its prize money up over the $33,000 mark. And well done to Paul Shies, Gary and Chloe, and all that in the ownership there here on race number 3.